Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-June right through to mid-July 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Now, you'll notice that the deck is getting very complex right now. It's getting a little bit chaotic. So that definitely indicates that there is some level of change going on in your circumstances. But let's see a little bit deeper to see what is coming in your way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel. Can you please guide? Just caught them in time there. What is going on for my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to be aware of? Okay, so what I'm seeing as your overarching energy is that you will be talking to someone new. I definitely see you being a little bit more sociable than usual. And, you know, when you get the owl there, it pretty much means verbal communication. So some of you, not all of you, but some of you may meet someone online, for example, or you may have met someone already and you're just going back and forth messaging. And if you're single, I definitely see that there is someone new coming in that you will be conversing with at this time, but we will go a little bit deeper and find out regarding who that is and when you'll meet them, etc., etc. So the first card there is the letter. So this is communication. This is really about romancing your life in some way. So some of you, I feel, with the anchor there in the resistance position, some of you have been focusing on your stability in life. Perhaps love has not been 100% your focus at this time. I feel it's more about becoming stable, whether that's financially or emotionally. I feel like you've been working on yourself at this time, and now you are making love your focus a little bit more. I mean, when you get this card, it can also indicate that you have been documenting how you feel, perhaps getting closure on previous situations, and some of you, and I will pull a card on it, some of you may even hear from someone that you haven't heard from in quite some time. Okay, now this doesn't have to be an ex. It can be someone from your past who you are aware of. Perhaps this was someone that you knew very well, but you lost touch for whatever reason. They may actually send you a message and let you know that, they're in town or they're wanting to catch up with you. So I'm getting 2 energies right now. So I feel very much someone who's familiar to you that is going to kind of like display an interest in you romantically. This may have already happened. Someone reached out and wondered how you're doing. They actually have romantic indications or leanings, shall we say. They're giving me yearning. The word is yearning. So I feel like this person's been thinking about you quite a lot. Now, it could be an ex. I can't really pinpoint it right now. I'll always be honest when I can't pinpoint the energy, but right now I feel there's someone who perhaps has desires to want to connect to you in a romantic fashion, and it's someone you already know, okay? But I'm going to move away from that energy until I get to the Celtic cross, because this card, it really indicates communication, some sort of message coming through. I mean, this can also indicate that, you are expressing yourself. And what that means is when you express yourself in a certain way, it connects to a certain vibration. And, you start to call in whatever it is that you desire. So, for example, if you're putting up like memes or quotes, on social media, or perhaps you're reading like romantic texts, then you're actually like putting a vibration out there and it will match with a frequency of romance. So you're calling in love. You know, it's almost like you're romancing your life in some way. But I will go a little bit deeper when I get in that Celtic cross, because right now the energy that I'm picking up on is there is communication coming in. We do have anchor. It's in the resistance position. Some of you have had a very difficult time recently. I feel like you've been really delving deep into your emotions, trying to create a level of emotional security, going through periods of self-care. You are a healer, and I feel a lot of you are trying to put that healing energy inwards through, unconditional love, things like that. But also I feel some of you may have nearly committed to another person, or you did commit to a person in the past. And basically, I feel this withdrawal energy of recognizing that actually it's not somebody that you really wanted to spend your life with, and you're moving on, okay? Some of you may have actually felt a little bit in limbo when it comes to love, especially if you've been looking for a long time. There's this soul search energy. And again, this card has been in the resistance position, but it will go into the upright, which means that you're going to meet someone that you think about settling down with. And it almost feels like they feel like home, okay? I feel a lot of you are coming out of a comfort zone, exploring uncharted territory when it comes to love in general. But what I'm getting here is that a lot of you are starting to really look at your emotions, because I feel some of you have been compartmentalizing your life, like you've been focusing on responsibilities, tasks, goals, things that you've been working towards, and love hasn't truly been your focus. Some of you may have also withdrawn from looking for a long-term relationship just for a period of time whilst you get yourself organized or get yourself straight in your personal life. But now I get this sense of being a little bit more open to it, and I feel like you're attracting someone new. I mean, when you get the owl, the owl in the LENORMAND deck, it literally means communication, it means messages. There is a potential here for an invitation, but what I feel here is some of you, there's this kind of anxiety that you may feel that love has passed you by, or that perhaps it's not going to stop at your station, as it were. But I feel things are going to change for you right now, and if you're not talking to someone new at the moment, you very much will be soon, okay? That's the overarching energy right now. I can't see past that at this time, so let's see if the Celtic cross can give me a little bit more. But I feel like you've been waiting a long time. It's number 12, which is hangman energy. So some of you may have felt a little bit in limbo when it comes to love, drifting almost. You're looking for a secure relationship, but you may feel that it's not presented to you at this time, or there's no one really giving you that spark. But I feel there is some level of communication coming in here that maybe makes you a little bit curious, okay? At this moment in time, I don't see you really opening up and accepting it as love. So let's see, I need to have a little bit of a look deeper at your energy. And this reading, it is for the next 6 weeks. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? You've got a Queen of Swords here, so this can indicate that, you've been in a deep period of organization. You're focusing on your goals. You're thinking about the future, but at the same time, I feel like you're doing you right now. And it's almost like you're going through a period of decluttering your life, and almost like being very logical and a little bit detached is what I'm seeing there. So I do see that things are changing, but at this moment in time, we got the Five of Swords. You got a couple of swords here going on. We got Two of Pentacles, undecided energy. I feel like you're very busy in life. I feel multitasking energy. I feel you're trying to find balance, be in the flow of life, trying to prioritize what's really important, working hard, but also getting out there and having fun is also a priority. We do have the Chariot card, so there is movement here. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so Eight of Swords is your advice to yourself in this moment. Some of you are a little bit closed off to it, or it's not that you're not wanting love, it just feels like it's not now. It just feels like you've got other things to sort out. Page of Cups, there is love coming in. Sometimes love, it kind of arrives on the path that we chose to avoid it. So I feel There is a shift. Two of Cups. Yeah, love is coming in, and the Lovers. I mean, look at your final cards. So some of you, if you've just met someone new, you may be just sussing them out at this time, seeing what they're about, you know, almost seeing if it will develop. I feel like you're not wanting to rush into anything. And if you've not met someone at this moment in time, I feel like, you know, it's not too far away. And the Chariot card is in the near future position. So there's movement and improvement in your circumstances. And whilst you cannot see how love is coming into your world, that Two of Cups and that Lover's card as your outcome indicates soulmate energy. You will settle down with this person, whoever they are. So let's get straight to it. Your first cards there are the Two of Pentacles. There's an energy here of cause and effect, is what I want to say. So some of you, it's like you may be fluctuating in your emotions at this time. You know, Two of Pentacles indicates that you have to make some adjustments in your world. Yes, you're very busy. I actually see that you have options. There are people interested in you. Whether you're aware of that or not, I feel like you attract a lot of attention, my beautiful Virgo. And I do see that there is someone here. It feels like someone you know. I've already mentioned this person. They're coming in, and I feel that, you know, there's this energy of messaging back and forth, flirtatious energy. For some of you, and I've only got a small percentage of you actually, maybe about 7% of you beautiful Virgos who are interested in this person. But the rest of you are looking firmly for someone new, okay? So, of course, it's your free will, it's your prerogative of who you choose, but I do see that there is a choice. Two of Pentacles indicates that, you know, you will have options, but also this is really about you balancing out your life, trying to make sure that, you know, you focus on all areas of life in order to get the best out of life that you can. The Two of Pentacles also indicates an energy of choice. So, as I said, I see this fluctuating energy. Some of you are like wanting to settle down, meet a person, and then the next moment you're like, you know what, I'm too busy, I haven't got time for that. You're not even focused on it. It feels very much like it depends on the moment. It depends on how you're feeling. And it depends on what you're prioritizing at that time. So for example, 3 a.m. thoughts when you're lying in bed, you're thinking it'll be really nice to have, you know, a partner right now and just cozy up and feel like everything's well in the world. And then the next day you're like, you know what, I'm on it with my goals, my tasks, my responsibilities, being super independent, saving my own day, being self-reliant. And it feels like you don't need anybody because you're so self-sufficient. So I feel there's this fluctuating energy. So perhaps that's how you're feeling right now. Or perhaps I'm picking up on different Virgos out there wanting one thing and then, of course, wanting another. So please take it as it resonates. But Two of Pentacles, there must be balance in your world, okay? I feel like you're trying to get into a rhythm of finding the right moment to have it all, because you can have it all, whatever projects you're focused on, or if you're in a career, for example. I feel like you're focused on your stability, and I actually feel here that things are going to manifest for you in a very unusual way, and you're not expecting it, okay? What do we have crossing you? We have the Seven of Wands, very guarded energy. Now, Seven of Wands, it does indicate that actually you have a lot of attention, people vying for your attention, but you're a little bit closed off for it. I feel this energy of, you know, letting the right person in. Also, the Seven of Wands indicates you're not giving up on love per se, but there may have been something that, you know, stalled, or you left a relationship, or someone quit a relationship. They gave up. I felt there were weak boundaries in that relationship, and I feel, you know, you may have been very disappointed by the way things went, and you've been very guarded ever since. Doesn't mean you don't want love. It just means that, you know, whatever happened in the past, it influenced you, and it affected how you operate in love. So now you're wearing a shield, as it were, because you don't want to be hurt again. But this new person who's coming in, it is love, it is a soulmate, and this is a romantic partnership that will last the test of time. So I feel the Seven of Wands energy indicates that although, you know, you may be a little bit guarded, or you may sort of kind of expect that you're going to meet someone who perhaps will bring the same energy, of a past person, that's not true at all. Now, these two cards also can indicate that some of you are under a certain level of pressure right now to just do life, okay? And that's okay. I want you to be aware of that, because whatever or whoever is meant for you, it will never pass you by. So if you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, I feel right now you are trying to be on top of things, and basically I get this sense that when the moment is right, the opportunity will appear. Now, I'm actually being shown an image in the water right now. It seems to be a place where there are lots of colorful spotlights. Okay, now I don't know where you would find those things. So it could be like at a concert or a place of performance, perhaps, maybe a TV or film studio, maybe an exhibition place, perhaps. A game show, a disco, a club. I'm not really sure. So please take it as it resonates. It could be even a festival. So I feel there's a strong potential for you to meet someone where there are those sort of colorful lights. Okay, spiritually, it could mean that you're learning to shine your wonderful light, but I don't think it's that. I feel it's more that either you may go on a date with this new person at a place where there's all these like revolving colorful lights, or they look like studio lights, you know, the sort of lights that you would see on like a rig or a bridge type thing in a festival or concert, or in a studio, or maybe this person or you work in an industry where there are those sort of lights. Okay, so please take it as it resonates. It's come out for a reason. When I'm scrying, I can only give you the image that I can see, so it may be resonant. Maybe not right now, but it may be resonant in the future. So if you're off to a festival or a concert, perhaps that's where you're going to meet this person, or maybe it's a first date invitation. So again, please take it as it resonates. Now, what is below you? Queen of Swords. You're doing a bit of decluttering in your life right now. I feel there's an energy here of you being super self-sufficient. You don't need anybody. However, as I said, those 3 a.m. thoughts, sometimes you think about being in a partnership and you're someone who's super strong, okay? This is a card of basically living your truth. It is a card of erecting healthier boundaries, you know, building strong self-esteem, building your confidence, but also it's you being a clear communicator. So this is about you speaking your truth out to the universe. Remember, thoughts become things. So I feel right now, some of you may be planning on doing something that puts you in a position to be in a group of people. I mean, you've got a Six of Pentacles here. So Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Eight of Swords, Chariot. I'm getting vibes that actually you meet this person independently. I feel Six of Pentacles, there is a potential here regarding a friendship or someone that you know, or it feels maybe there's someone who's trying to set you up with someone, or maybe it's someone you know from the past. I'm getting a very familiar energy here. So it could be that a friend sort of reaches out and says, hey, this person's really interested in you, or perhaps I'm picking up the energy of someone that you already know reaching out and having a romantic interest in you. But with that Queen of Swords on the earthly plane, I feel right now you're not really interested in anybody, and that's for the beautiful Virgos who are currently single and not looking to reconnect to anybody from the past, and haven't met anybody just yet. For some of you who have started talking to someone new, you may be wondering where it's going. It's going towards love. I mean, there's feelings here. They've already developed, is what I see. And this person, you and this person, you may actually plan a trip abroad somewhere, or maybe you're traveling lots together already, or making plans to do that, because I'm getting, you know, blueprint and plans energy coming from this card. So I feel, you know, it's only a matter of time before you basically put a label on it that you are together and committed, if you haven't done that already. But for those of you who are single, I feel this is you like getting closure to the past, decluttering your life, and choosing healthier options for you. You're investing in yourself. Also, you're thinking before you act. I feel a lot of you are, sorting through the past, learning lessons from the past, and basically are strong because of your past. And we've got the Seven of Cups here. This is in your past position, so basically, I'm getting an energy. If you had dealt with someone in the past who had commitment issues or made you feel uncertain about where you stood or was so indecisive, so sort of wishy-washy, you're leaving that way behind. This new person who comes in, they know what they want and they want you, basically, and they want a life together of love, and I feel, you're headed towards the same things. But with that Seven of Cups, when I apply it to your energy as well, I feel some of you have been a little bit undecided about whether you want love right now. I feel there's this sense of creating peace of mind. I feel like you know your mind, you are enjoying your independence, you're enjoying your single life. So, this is in a past position. So I feel up until now, I feel like you've had basically your mind elsewhere. Some of you may have even felt very scattered in your energy because you've had so much on, but also remember that the Seven of Cups is all about your imagination. Thoughts, as I said, become things. So this has given you an opportunity, this pause, to really dream or really focus on what it is you want in a person. What are the traits that are important for you? This is about the power of possibility when you get this card. And as you can see with the Five of Swords there, this is above you. So some of you have been overthinking a little bit with this. Some of you are also a little bit anxious. I am picking up the anxious energy. Even if you look up the meanings of the cards, the owl can heighten like a level of nervousness or feel that, right now you've been learning a lot about yourself. You've been downloading a lot of wisdom about yourself, but it can indicate that some of you have been a little bit cerebral about love recently because you are processing things that you've experienced in the past, but also some of you may be acutely aware of time and feel like there is a certain pressure on you. But remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by. Now, the Five of Swords is a card of conflict, and it can be a very positive energy because when we feel something is wrong in our lives, our body, our mindset, it lets us know. It says, okay, you're feeling a little bit tense. What does that tell you? It means either you're overworking yourself and you're not feeling like you should be where you are right now, or there's something that's dissatisfying, something needs to change. Now, if we feel comfortable in our life, then we just go on coasting and feeling comfortable. But when the Five of Swords comes in, your mind is kind of giving you an indication right now that something needs to change. So with that Chariot card being next, it feels very much like you're taking the initiative to activate some level of change. Some of you, it could be that you are brainstorming right now ideas of how to either meet new people or get out there and do new things for you. Some of you, it could be through traveling or joining groups or, putting yourself out there in the community a little bit more, or just meeting up with people that you haven't seen for a while. It just feels like you're getting yourself out and about. There's change here, okay? Now, in the near future, for some of you, you're taking a vacation or a quick trip. For some of you, because the next one is the Eight of Swords, it feels like some of you may even take a trip to somewhere that you've been before. Okay, this could be a place that you consider home, for example. So it may also mean that some of you are not even expecting to meet someone new there. But with the Chariot card, it means movement. It means commitment. Also, it means dedication and progress. So I feel, this is about you exerting your will to change something, and this is in your near circumstances. So the Chariot card really means, with action, you can change your destiny, that you are in charge of your destiny. You're taking the reins. But what's really interesting about the Chariot card, there are no reins on the Chariot card. So it's about sheer willpower of the mind to focus on a direction. And I feel a lot of you have been focused on your direction right now. But what's wonderful about this card is that once you make your mind up about what it is that you want, you put one foot in front of the other. And of course, there's no reins on the Chariot card because that also indicates that fate is also guiding the Chariot. So I feel once you've made your mind up about wanting love or wanting a person or wanting certain traits in a person, those critical things that are on the list, like someone who's honest, kind, open, loyal, loving, funny, all of the things, whatever it is that you want, because this is about being really precise. Okay, this is about really being decisive about what it is that you want. And when you are that direct with the universe says, okay, there's your order, let's spring into action and let's deliver. And I really feel that Chariot card, you are moving forward now. There is change, okay? Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment, or this is how you're seeing yourself at this moment. Eight of Swords, you're feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit protected in your circumstances, may feel that, you know, there is some sort of blockage. Eight of Swords also indicates that we need to release ourselves from denial in life, because sometimes we can get into like a habit or a repetitive cycle or a routine, and sometimes we require ourselves to get really like super brutally honest, like, okay, am I looking for love? Have I put myself out there? Is it really hard? Yes. What can I do about this? What is it I like? What is it I want to change about my life for me? What is it I enjoy? I feel like right now you're questioning. And with that Eight of Swords, it means that you are breaking free. You know, this is a card that indicates that you're facing whatever it is you have to face. This card can also indicate that some of you are a bit shy. But with the right person, when you meet this person, it's going to feel easy. It's just going to be like finding home. It just feels like there's a level of security, an affinity between you and this person. And I'm going to pull a card on this Eight of Swords because right now you just cannot see how love is going to come in, okay? And that is where the surprise happens, because as you can see, the external circumstances, and this is what the universe is basically concocting for you, we've got a Page of Cups. So I do see that there is messages of love, there is new love coming in, but I feel one of the lessons you were meant to learn in this lifetime first was to romance your own life, to feel comfortable in your own skin, and to reignite that lust for life for you, to enjoy your single life, learning a little bit more about you, about life in general. The Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Now, for some of you, not all of you, but some of you may have been cheated on in the past, and there may be some fears or insecurities about meeting someone new and whether they are connected to other people. But I feel whoever you're meeting, that's not true at all. This is, you know, this person, they only have eyes for you. Also, some of you right now, this is a card of responsibility. So it can indicate that you are basically laden with tasks that you have to do for your own life right now. But also this card can indicate belief that, you know, no matter whether you can see it or not, if you believe, you will receive. And I feel, I mean, this is the marriage card. So some of you may have actually had a high level commitment in the past and it broke down and it's made you feel very still and sort of a bit uncertain about getting into a deep connection moving forward. But that Hierophant, it basically indicates that you're in a period of learning. Okay, so learning more about what you want in a relationship, what you don't want in a relationship. And I feel some of you may even put yourself on a course of study during this time, because I see you being in a group of people. The Three of Pentacles is you sticking to your plans, but it can also be a group of people coming together to learn something or develop a project. I mean, with the Three of Cups there's celebration, or there's some sort of, you know, time out. It feels like going out, having fun. So I feel there's a group of people here. So either you are going to a place where there's going to be those spotlights, either a festival, a party, or maybe you're going to be invited to a place where there is celebration or a gathering. The Seven of Cups indicates options. Now, some of you may have already received some invitations and you're not sure about whether you want to go to those invitations. Of course, listen to your heart. If your heart is saying don't go, then don't go. But if your heart is whispering that maybe you should, then I feel like this is about, you know, coming out of your comfort zone or not being a homebody as much. I feel going out there and having fun, and as much as possible, of course. Fun does not have to cost any money. So if you are struggling financially, I feel you could either find some free events or, you know, just gatherings with friends. Doesn't have to cost anything. But I get an energy of some of you even searching for your soul tribe at this time. And you may find a group of people that you're inspired to spend some time with or learn with. And there is a strong potential for you to meet someone there as well. But they keep showing me these spotlights. So I don't know why, but it must be relevant in some way. So Could be a project that you're going to be working on. I mean, some of you could work in television or film, or maybe this person does. So there may be some relevance to the job that the person does rather than the place where you meet them. Now, we do have the external circumstances, Page of Cups, messages of love, an attraction between you and someone who will invite you quite quickly, I feel, on a trip. So you and this person, you'll travel a lot. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be 2 or 3 trips, major ones, before the year is out as well with this new person. So you'll kind of get an indication straight away that this is your person, okay? Because both of you, when you're on holiday or vacation, you show your true colors because both of you are out of your comfort zones. So I feel actually you will find quite quickly that this new person is your person, okay? Now, for some of you, I'm hearing the sentence, plenty more fish in the sea. So I feel some of you may have gone through a separation and you're healing. And right now with that Eight of Swords, you may feel that you've withdrawn from love or withdrawn from looking because you are closed off to it for a reason. And, you know, honor the energy that you're in always. But if you're looking for love, there is someone coming in, and I feel it is a surprise because the Page of Cups, there's normally, a page and they have a cup and a fish pops out of the cup. So it means just when you're not looking for love, love appears, and it means the dream of love becomes your reality. So I feel, the universe is going to surprise you. You've got a Six of Pentacles here, which means just when you least expect it, the universe steps in and generously sends you a gift. Now, this is a love reading, so I feel there is a gift of love coming in. Some of you may do some charity work because this is a card of, generosity. I also feel there's this energy here of a friend helping you find someone. So it could be that a friend invites you to an event and there's someone there that you meet, but it also could indicate that your friend has someone in mind. But let me just pull a card on that because that's a hope and a fear. You tend to be someone who is a giver. You are so loving, pure, and you offer your whole heart and soul. You're a passionate person and you're really honest and true blue. And you may have been with people in the past who were selfish or who took your kindness for weakness and took advantage of your love. And some of you may have even met people who you felt you had to be there for them all the time, almost like you were fixing them. And as soon as they were fixed, as it were, it feels like they left. So that may not resonate with everyone, but I feel some of you have been learning the lesson of reciprocity. And I feel a fear in this position is that you would hate to meet someone who is like really selfish and it's all about them. And of course, you are hoping to meet someone who is emotionally available, someone who's open to take the journey of love and love with you. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Devil card. This can indicate something very toxic ended for you, and you're hoping that whoever the universe sends towards you is truly special this time. For some of you, it could be that you ended something with a Capricorn. Doesn't always have to be toxic, but I feel right now you're in a period of choosing healthier options for you, and you've left it up to the universe. I feel, with the Devil there, I feel, the Devil... There's an energy of you kind of trying to release a feeling of being stuck. So what I'm getting here with the Devil and the Ten of Swords is like you're feeling so stuck right now, you can't see how there will be a new beginning. But the Six of Pentacles keeps telling me that there is a surprise. So although you're not expecting it, the universe is exhibiting generosity and reminding you that the world is still full of pleasant surprises. And I feel, there is something wonderful coming your way. Your outcome energy is the Two of Cups and the Lover's card, okay? And I shuffle these cards, so you saw them pop out there. There's a high-level commitment on the horizon for you. This is love. Of course, the Lover's card indicates you have a choice. So again, this could be an ex because we had the Devil card and the Ten of Swords coming out there. Could mean someone from your past messages you. But looking at your cards, the Queen of Swords, she always turns her back to the past. Now, I know you're an earth element, my beautiful Virgo, but the Queen of Swords represents an aspect of yourself. So it's not about gender, it's about aspects of self. And the Queen of Swords is knowing her worth or his worth or their worth. It is all about you knowing what you want and basically choosing a healthier option. So I feel now you're choosing love. And I actually see here that you will marry this new person who comes in. I'm being given a song right now. One moment, please. Oh my gosh. Now this song, I think it has shown up in a reading before. It's very kind of like catchy. It may have shown up in a reading maybe last year or at the beginning of this one. I can't really remember. And maybe not for your sign, but again, I'm not so sure. But it's Gloria Estefan and... is it Miami Sound Machine? Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga. Wow. Okay, so this is a very fast-paced song. I'm only being given that as a lyric. Okay, so I mean, this could indicate that you're going to be at a party when this person arrives into your life. Maybe this song is going to be a sign for you. When you hear this song, it can indicate that this person is showing up for you. I mean, maybe this person is a musician and that's what the lights were about. Maybe they do gigs or something, or maybe you do. I mean, when I think about the conga, it's actually like a dance, right? It's like a dance where everyone's in a line. I think it's like a Latin American dance of African origin. And I feel, you know, it's this wonderful like connection kind of dance where it's about being in the rhythm. So please... listen out for that song. I feel it is a sign, but also I feel maybe it's a place where you dance. It's like shake your body or something. Or maybe you're shaking yourself out of your comfort zone. So I'm going to leave it there because I'm not sure how else to decode that song. I mean, the fact that it's Gloria Estefan, I mean, maybe the person you're about to meet, their surname is Estefan, or maybe they're from Miami, for example, or you are. So please take it as it resonates. There are so many factors when you think about it, how it could relate to you in a personal way. But ultimately, it's love. So this is your outcome. I would say that change is happening for you in the next 6 weeks with this Two of Cups. I feel, you know, ultimately, you're going to be talking to someone new and it is going to lead to love. However, I feel like you're not rushing into it. So I feel, you know, the outcome, I would say, because your overarching energy is all about communication, it's about talking, it's about getting to know someone, I would say that you will meet someone in the next 6, maybe even 8 weeks, and then it will develop into love is what I see there. So I would say it's not immediate, even though there is a physical and a cerebral attraction between you and this person first off. And I feel to some degree, you may feel it's love at first sight, but it's almost like you don't want to rush into it because you've been there, done that, and you felt it was not sustainable. So I feel this time, with that Queen of Swords energy, you're just a little bit more logical and slowing the pace down. So let's get some final cards before we close your reading. We have Spark and we have Balance. So these are energies that also showed up in your reading. I feel like you're creating a level of balance and harmony in your life, trying to really get into the flow, you know, because I feel like you've been very, very busy. Also, I feel there's an energy of opposites attracting in this. I feel this person, they're a little bit different from you, or maybe a little bit different from your usual type, but I definitely see it's love. I mean, look at the yin yang symbol there. Okay, as you can see, there's 2 hearts on either side. So I feel both of you have created a level of peace and serenity in each other's worlds. And I feel that, you know, it's a match. You just fit. Okay, it's a perfect fit is what I'm hearing. And finally, we have Spark. So this new person, they will ignite a spark, and I feel a perfect match. Okay, again, perfect fit, perfect match. Of course, nobody is perfect, but I feel both of you will find that it's the right person for you. Okay, is what I see there. And there's going to be a lot of chemistry. It may seem physical at first, but actually it's love is what I see. Okay, so I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before we close. Okay. Interesting. I had some in my hand, but I was told rather to let go. So that's why I said, okay, because my guides are guiding me through the reading. and they obviously want to give you certain things for this reading. Now we have the birch rune. So this is all about purity. So again, decluttering your life, detoxifying and purifying to choose healthier options in your world. It's also a rune about becoming. Okay, so it's almost like some of you may suddenly have a new desire to find love, but also you've been creating stability, planting roots in your life to create stability for yourself so that you can be independent, and that even when you get into a high level commitment, you retain that level of independence. And also, we got 2 dolphins here. So there's 2, which means it's a match, but also dolphins, they represent playfulness, being open-hearted, and also dolphins are very intelligent, have a very high IQ. So I feel like you're meeting someone who is matching your vibration and your intelligence. It's a meeting of minds there as well. And I feel this energy of, it's almost like before you meet this person, you just kind of know you're going to meet a person, because they're showing me like the sonar that a dolphin has. It feels very much like you can feel a shift or change in your environment, almost like you just know you're about to meet the one. And of course, it shall be so. So just watch out for your intuitive leanings. I feel there is a synchronicity about you and this new person. Like it may be that either you share the same birth date, maybe not the same year or the same month, it may be just the date. Maybe you both live at 22, or maybe the end digits of your cell phone number are the same. There's some sort of synchronicity is what I'm seeing here. Both of you are going to be in sync and just see lots of different kind of things there. So, for example, they're showing me. I don't really want to see me and like attach any of my energy to your reading, but because it's the end of the reading, I'll mention it. Basically, when I met someone very important in my life, we share the same date of birth. Okay, so again, it was to indicate that there was a synchronicity there where we were meant to meet. So I feel there's something like that going on with you and this new person. So when you get to know them a little bit better, you're going to find that there is a commonality there, okay? So we'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Virgo. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Before I go, they're showing me some stars on the floor. Okay, some stars on the floor, and they're scattered. So either, it's not like the Hollywood sort of stars. It feels very much like, when you get glittered stars just all on the floor. Okay, they just show me that. So maybe this is also going to be a sign to look out for in the next coming weeks or months. So it could be an indication, but I feel perhaps you've been in a period of healing and now it's time to shine your light and let yourself be seen. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, and love and light.